Today's video is going to be all about aging well, focusing on our neck, but also something that I actually have not had the chance to talk about on my channel, and that is gua sha. So I'm going to show you my gua sha routine as well. Today's video is sponsored by Lanveur. When I first was introduced to Lanveur, I was captivated by the origin story, as I am often with many indie skincare brands. I like to see what their genesis is and sort of how they started, because I think that sort of draws you into the ethos behind the brand. I have many of you here on YouTube and over on TikTok and Instagram asking me about skincare that's grounded in nature or Ayurvedic or Chinese medicine. So this video is really for you. Lanveur uses herbal-based ingredients, but they collaborate with the University of Stanford and UCLA to make sure that the ingredients they use are extensively researched. Lanveur's target audience is really people over 50, but of course all of us who have spent some time on this planet Earth, regardless of how many trips around the sun we've had, are looking on how to look our best regardless of what our age is. At the age of 54, the founder of Lanveur was diagnosed with cervical and lung cancer, and while she overcame both of those cancers, she actually found that her skin became very dull and saggy, and she ended up thinning and losing a lot of her hair, and was later diagnosed with a rare form of alopecia. And this is where she became fascinated with ancient European, Chinese, and Ayurvedic philosophy and medicine. Which brings us to gua sha. Gua sha is rooted in traditional Chinese medicine and has been used in China for literally thousands of years to treat things like fever and respiratory issues, as well as muscle pain and a variety of ailments. The word gua sha is translated to scraping in Chinese, which refers to the way you use the tool on the skin. This healing technique involves gently scraping the skin to improve circulation and stimulate the lymphatic system as well. Well, as I said, it's been used for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine. It's really gained momentum over the last few years in the skincare world as well. When it comes to the skin benefits of gua sha, one of the main things is really to bring circulation to the area. And when circulation is improved and enriched around your face, it brings all the nutrients and all the goodness to the surface layer of your skin, and also helps to remove the toxins through that process as well. One of the main reasons that I use gua sha is to release the muscle tension in my face. That is where the stress in my life really tends to gravitate: my face, my neck, and my shoulders. So gua sha will help to reduce that tension and will also help to soften the look of your fine lines and wrinkles. Gua sha also promotes lymphatic drainage, which in turn reduces the puffiness look to your face. And finally, gua sha can also help your products absorb better into your skin. So by gently massaging the skin, it actually allows your skin to sort of be able to receive the products that you layer in your skincare routine in a better way, which in turn can help you achieve better results because you're getting more out of the products that you're using. Lanveur sent me their stainless steel gua sha stick, and as you can see here, not only is it very pretty, but it's very effective. It has a rolling ball on the top, and also, if you're unfamiliar with gua sha, you use all the different surface layers of this tool, which I'm going to show you in this tutorial of how I use it on my face, but it's very ergonomically created to fit nicely in your hand and actually lay on the areas of your face that you need in order to get the most out of your gua sha experience. For me, when I use facial gua sha, I actually notice an immediate lightening and brightness to my face, and it is immediate. It's actually astonishing how well it works. Gua sha definitely assists with the lymphatic drainage on my face, and I, as a result, see a decrease in the puffiness in my face. Ideally, I would use it every morning. It's just, I'll be honest with you, my mornings are extremely busy. It's all I can do to get myself, my 3 kids, my dog walked, all of us out the door to school and to work on time. So on the weekends, for sure, I'll use it in the morning, but most evenings is when I actually do my gua sha routine. You can use it on dry skin, or if you prefer to use a serum or an oil. And oil is my preference because it really gives nice slip on the skin while I'm doing my gua sha routine, but that's just personal preference. Would love to hear in the comments below what you use to gua sha. Always be sure to wash your gua sha tool prior to use. I like to use it in warm water and actually warm up the tool for my face. But you can also use cool water because a cooling, soothing sensation is also beneficial to your skin. Personally, I start with my neck and shoulders and work my way up to my forehead. I don't even know if that's the way you're supposed to do it. So let me know in the comments if you do otherwise. You can do the entirety of your neck, and for me, the back of my neck leading up to the base of my skull is definitely a place where I hold stress and tension. And I really love this tool because you really have the option of using this side if you want more of a tension release, or you can use the roller ball if you're looking for more of a relaxing experience. I start at my neck and work up to the base of my skull. And when I get to the base of my skull, I stop and apply a little acupressure there to release the tension. I do 5 strokes in a row. You can do 5 to 10 strokes depending on your tolerance and your skin goals. For my shoulders, and this area is where I really need it, and especially along my jaw, I find that is really where I hold the tension and stress in my face and neck. As you can see, I'm starting at my shoulder, and here I start with a little acupressure right from the start and then end with a little bit of acupressure. I do go all the way around the neck, but I'm always careful in the throat section of my neck, and I tend to use the roller ball for that portion instead of using this. I just find it a little bit too much on that sensitive area of my throat. The sides and back of my neck can handle a lot more pressure. Then I move on to my jaw. I definitely find that I clench my jaw when I'm really concentrating on something, so that's why gua sha is really important to give that release. I use this part of the gua sha stick, start at my chin and move towards my ear. The gua sha stick shouldn't be at a perpendicular angle to your skin. It should actually be on a 45 and just glide along your skin that way. That helps with this idea of smooth scraping, and actually you can feel the fluid moving from certain areas of your face. Definitely a bit of pressure at the end of each of these passes to help release the tension in my jaw, and then onto the other side. Next is my face, and I use the long area of the gua sha tool for this section. And again, keeping in mind, not holding it perpendicular, but rather on a 45-degree angle. I always start at the midline of my face and always working outwards in a gentle motion. It will push the fluid and achieve the lymphatic drainage this way. I do 5 strokes outwards towards my ear in a row. I've always been very conscious to be very gentle with my strokes when I'm using gua sha, and that's because I have sensitive and rosacea prone skin. I don't want to do anything that's going to further inflame my skin from what I already experience. But I've found that being very gentle is also very effective. I don't gua sha when I'm in an active flare-up or inflammation with my rosacea, and I wouldn't recommend it if you have really open sores on your face or really inflamed, irritated skin, as this could potentially cause you more irritation. Next is under my eyes. Now, I am super delicate under my eyes. The skin under your eyes is very thin and delicate, and being pushed and pulled in different ways could actually exacerbate your fine lines and wrinkles. We don't want that. You can use this end of the gua sha for under your eyes like this, or you can use the roller ball. That's actually my preference for my under eyes because the skin is so delicate. The gentle roller ball does the trick and is extremely gentle. I simply go under my eye and towards my temple and apply a bit of acupressure right there at the temple. It's another area I can experience stress, and if you have tension headaches, they tend to be in this area of the face. Next is my eyebrows, and again, you can use this section of the tool or the roller ball. I start at the beginning of my eyebrows and follow its shape and end up at my temple. Again, applying a small amount of acupressure there at the temple. Always starting at the middle of my face and working outwards. Next is my forehead, and I sort of tackle that in 3 stages, my mid forehead and then either side. I start with the middle of my forehead and use the tool again at a 45-degree angle to my face, starting at about the bridge of my nose, and go straight up to my hairline. I do that for 5 times, and then I go to the left side, starting at the top of my eyebrow to my hairline, and then the right side, same thing. Doing this actually very quick gua sha routine before I hop into bed is a great way to just relax all the muscles in your face and just experience a real tension release. I can't even explain it. It's actually kind of transformative the first time you do it. It's kind of hard to believe that simply using this on your face will give you that type of experience, but it does. And on the mornings that I use it in the morning, I just feel like my skin is more awakened and revitalized with all that circulation being brought to the surface of the skin. It's just really powerful. I would love to hear from those of you who use regular gua sha in your routine to either validate what I'm saying right now or explain if you've had a different experience. Lanveur also sent me along their Ageless Neck Balm, and if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I'm always talking about make sure you bring your skincare down your neck and across your chest if you can. because you don't want all of your anti-aging or well-aging benefits to stop at your chin. And the neck has very different skin, so the way it's going to age is going to be different than your face, so we can't forget about that important area of our skin. And also, don't forget around the back of your neck. You don't want all of your well-aging benefits to just be on the front, because at some point you're going to have to turn around and walk away from people too. I actually purposely put on a robe or a tank top to do my evening skincare routine, just so my neck and chest is exposed so I don't forget about doing it. This neck balm is such an interesting packaging. It's kind of the new way to package things now. Our sunscreens come like this, now our neck balms. This particular formulation is meant to target elasticity and firmness in the neck, and it's formulated with a peptide complex that helps to relax the muscles and target those dynamic wrinkles. There's also a mix of plant oils like ginger extract, which will act as an antioxidant that really work to protect your skin from the free radical damage it's exposed to throughout the day. And there's things like jojoba seed oil and avocado seed oil that really help to plump and hydrate the skin. The plant oils in this formulation definitely give it a scent, so just to be aware if you're sensitive to that. Similar to my gua sha, I start at the base of my neck and move upwards towards my jawline. Due to the texture of this balm, I apply it after cleansing and before my moisturizer. You can use it morning, evening, or both. Another reason to love this brand is that they offer a full money-back guarantee, less shipping, within 100 days of your purchase if you don't like the product. I love it when brands do that. At the time of filming, the Ageless Neck Balm costs $39.99 USD and it's 15 grams of product. Lanveur is offering my subscribers 20% off the Ageless Neck Balm, a free gua sha stick tool, and free shipping on all orders. All of the details will be in the description box below. Thanks again to Lanveur for sponsoring today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.